This is Zetsui coming at you with another Cardfight Vanguard card analysis. Today we've got two cards, Dragonic Overlord, the newer version, which is a break ride, and Dragonic Overlord, the rebirth or reverse. We're not sure about the R part, but we know it's going to be a reverse card. So, Dragonic Overlord, the new break ride skill, is what we think it is based off of the anime currently at this time, so it's like February 2nd, so it might be updated by the time you guys see it. So this build is when a Kagura rides his unit, choose your Vanguard to enter that unit gets power plus 10,000 and auto when this unit attack hits stand this unit, this ability cannot be used for the rest of the turn. So a good thing about it is you don't lose twin drive. It's easy to get cross ride, so you can put this with Doubt. So this way you can be cross ride with Doubt and it's pretty good. Because it's kinda like a remake of what the classic was from the trial deck. So that's pretty cool. We can maybe we'll see something else for like maybe like a new break ride for Liberator Alfred for Aichi or something, because that'd be kind of cool if we start seeing old cards becoming a break ride. It's kind of like a old card just giving power to the newer set. And then so Dragonic over the rebirth skill or reverse skill is limit break for to end of turn, choose 5 of your Kaga rear guards and lock them to end of turn. This unit gets power plus 10,000 and choose 2 of your cards. And auto Vanguard, choose 2 of your cards from your hand, discard them at the end of the battle that this unit attacked. Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do stand this unit, this ability cannot be used for the rest of that turn. So the bad thing about this is if you do build this deck and you're playing a grandiose player, yeah, just pretty much just let them win pretty much, because Grandiosa's ultimate break is when your opponent has 5 locked rear guards, you automatically win. It's an auto effect or an act, I can't remember. But if it is an auto effect, you pretty much just got yourself screwed. Or, yeah. And also, this kind of stops you from getting rear guard attacks. Then even if you had card effects that allow you to unlock units, you can't unlock them because you already have all 5 of your zones filled. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how this deck is built. I mean, it's not a bad deck, because what you can do is you can go his effect, say like you didn't hit when you break ride, use his effect to restand. Then if you do hit, you can use this one's effect to restand. So that's kind of interesting, but I probably wouldn't be playing this deck just because you have to lock 5 of your rear guards. I mean, if it was like lock 2, then yeah, sure. But if it was lock 5, you have to lock all your entire field, and all your opponent does have to do is, yeah, sure. If you break ride, you're gonna be like 33,000. What I would do is probably just go. Uh, if my opponent has less like really small hand, but if my opponent has a perfect guard and uh, enough shield, what I'd probably do would be just guard the attack for 2 to pass, and then perfect guard it, because 1, I'd have to force him to use this effect first, make him discard. Then I could perfect guard down, because he probably put the triggers on this Vanguard, because not perfect guard like this card, cause it's going to be break right, but perfect guard for this effect, because someone has to hit. It's going to be an interesting, it's less cost than it is it's kind of like the break card's better than Dauntless Drive, because Dauntless Drive you have to discard 3 cards regardless, but it's kind of like even, because Dragonic overlord you have to hit, while Dauntless you don't. So it's kind of like, are you gonna play Dote deck? Then yeah, I play Dragonic overlord break cards, because then you'll be cross-hearted. But if you're not, then I'll probably play Dauntless Drive. So yeah, it's not bad. There might be more effects to him or something, but right now, it doesn't look to be that great. So what you can do is just attack a rear guard, use the break guard skill, reach down and attack the Vanguard. Other than that, I probably wouldn't be really seeing this card getting that really good, because you can easily stop it. Yeah, And then if you're playing Chaos Breaker, he's gonna get plus. If you're playing Gundios, he could automatically win. I can't remember the effect, if the effect was auto or act, because it was so long ago that I did the video. So yeah, Dragonic overlord, for those people who have the deck or don't, it's kind of interesting, but I'd probably mostly be looking forward to this card, because this one would be a little bit more cool and fun, because you'll be break riding and you can go cross ride, so you can cross break ride with Dote for this one, so it's pretty cool. Because then you'd be able to use this effect without having to pay the cost. So like you hit and your opponent doesn't know if you have a copy, and you say you didn't have a copy, you can still restand without having to counterblast, and then you can counterblast. So it's pretty cool. So these Zetsui signing out.